1. The invitation. The envelope came on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. Michael Harris found it buried under bills and advertisements, a glossy card with gold lettering, Class of '94, 30-year high school reunion. Friday, 7 p.m., Riverdale High Gymnasium. He almost threw it away. After all, what was there to celebrate? His wife had passed away 3 years ago. His life had shrunk to a small apartment, a classroom full of restless teenagers, and the piano that gathered dust in the corner. But that night, as he sat grading papers, a faint melody drifted into his mind, Unforgettable, by Nat King Cole. The same song that was supposed to play during his prom night. The same song he never got to dance to. And for reasons he couldn't explain, he decided to go. 2. The return. The gym looked smaller than he remembered. Streamers hung from the ceiling, fairy lights glowed along the walls, and the air smelled of punch and nostalgia. Old photos lined the tables, smiling faces frozen in time. He stood by the refreshment table, clutching a cup of coffee, feeling both invisible and out of place. Then someone laughed, a sound that seemed to echo from another lifetime. He turned. Evelyn Carter. Her hair was shorter now, a few silver strands near her temples. But her eyes, soft, steady, familiar, hadn't changed. She noticed him almost instantly. Their gazes met, and the noise of the room dimmed into silence. "Michael?" she asked, disbelief mixing with a smile. He nodded. "Hey, Evelyn." 3. The past between them. They sat at a small table in the corner, away from the laughter and noise. "So," she said, "you became a teacher." "Music. I try to make teenagers love jazz. It's not working." She laughed, that same open, easy laugh he remembered from the school courtyard. He wanted to say 100 things. To ask her why she left the night of prom. To tell her he'd waited by the gym doors until the lights went out. But instead, he just said, "It's been a long time." She nodded. A lifetime. For a moment, the silence between them was full of all the words they hadn't said in 30 years. 4. The song. The DJ switched tracks, and suddenly, through the static of old speakers, a familiar piano intro began. "Unforgettable, that's what you are." Evelyn froze. Michael looked at her. "This was our song," she whispered. "I remember," he said softly. "You never showed up." Tears glimmered in her eyes. "My mom fell sick that night. We had to leave town. I wanted to call, but..." He shook his head. "You don't have to explain." But the years of wondering, of silence, were all there between them, raw and real. Then, without thinking, he stood and held out his hand. "Dance with me?" She hesitated, then smiled. "After 30 years? You still remember?" "I never forgot." 5. The last dance. They stepped onto the floor. Around them, people chatted, laughed, took photos, but to Michael and Evelyn, it all faded. The only thing that existed was the music and the soft rhythm of their hearts. He led her gently, their hands trembling at first, then steady. Neither spoke. There was nothing left to say. When the chorus came, unforgettable, in every way, Evelyn laid her head on his shoulder, and he felt the years fall away like dust. The boy and girl they used to be were still there, hidden beneath wrinkles, grief, and time, finally getting the dance they'd promised each other. As the song ended, she whispered, "I'm glad you came." He smiled. "So am I." 6. After the music. Later, when most guests had left, they sat outside on the school steps, watching the parking lot empty. "I missed my chance to say goodbye back then," she said. "Maybe this isn't goodbye," he replied. She looked at him, curious, hopeful. "I live in Chicago now," she said. "But I come here sometimes for work." He nodded. "Then maybe I'll see you again." A pause. "Maybe," she said, smiling softly. "And next time, you pick the song. He laughed. Deal. The night was quiet again. But this time, it wasn't empty. 7. Epilogue. 2 months later, at a small jazz bar downtown, Michael played piano on stage. He'd been performing again, something he hadn't done in years. In the back of the room, Evelyn sat quietly, listening. When the song ended, he looked up, and their eyes met across the crowd. No grand gestures. No dramatic speeches. Just a look, full of history, forgiveness, and something new. Sometimes love doesn't need forever. It just needs one last dance, to begin again.